is there a particular personality that you found the most difficult to find or to play?
The Beast was just a beast, really. He's so has to be a bit different, has to be a bit alien. Can't just be like a supervillain who wants to do something bad and has a certain skill set to go about doing that badly. He's animalistic and got a very he's not unintelligent, but he's limited. And when we made him like normal, it just wasn't working. So you have to kind of egg over into the realms of maybe flirting with bad acting and overacting to give this sort of alien animal type performance, you know. Sounds terrible. So he was tricky because you're constantly going, is this too much? Is this rotten? And I'm sure there'll be people out there that are going like, yes, Mr. McAvoy, it was rotten and it was too much, but hopefully there'll be people there that go, no, you tread the line fine.
My name is Patricia.
I have no question. There are 24 identities
I'm Mary Reynolds. Por favor, senora. We almost got you, bro.
that live in that body with you.
The Beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
But what I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than human.
Was there a point where you just thought it was never going to happen? Like, because you were saying, because it was weird, the reaction to Unbreakable. When you look back at it nowadays and how massive superheroes are nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I always feel like I never know whether I'll get to make another movie again. And so when it feels that way. I know it's not the truth, but that's the way I feel about it every single time. I don't know if I'll get to make it, or even, you know, will I be able to love something enough when I sit down to write it? Will it actually come out? And so it's hard to imagine, you know, 3 movies that you could get to make 3 movies about the same subject. Yeah. So now that we did it and we're here, it's, you know, it's kind of like a miracle, really is.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
No way.
And yet, some of us still don't die with bullets.
What was it about Elijah that made you want to revisit the character?
I just felt like it was unfinished business. Once he said that was a trilogy and you put him in this institution, in the crawl at the end, Elijah's institutionalized. It's like, okay, so what's he doing in that institution? Is he going to get out and continue his quest for finding the person, you know, this other person like Bruce, or is he, you know, somebody coming in there? So it was always that question. I always felt like it needed closure.
I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
Good for you.
Is there an added pressure or a bit more intimidating when you're coming onto a film where you're the only new main star, as it were, and you've got 3 returning stars who've worked with the director before or together before? Does that change anything for you?
Well, every time I walk on a set, I'm completely panicked and worried I'm going to get fired. So that never goes away. But on this one, it was absolutely not lost on me that I was the only member of the cast who hadn't worked with Knight before. Not only that, his entire crew has like made every movie he's ever made with him. So I really was the odd man out in that sense, like first day of school jitters. But everyone was so warm and lovely and made me feel really comfortable. And I think given what I was playing in the movie, and I'm this sort of one person who doesn't believe them, and or who believes they believe what they believe but doesn't think they should be believing what they believe, I think it was a little helpful for me to have that distance. But everyone was really wonderful.